Hey movers, thank you so much for joining me for your flow to side crow today. We are focusing on hamstrings, core, opening up the side body for twists, all in preparation to go into our arm balance as our peak pose. So I'll invite you to grab a prop if you need it today. Maybe you practice with a single block underneath the feet when we get there. Maybe you want a cushion or a pillow in case you have you fall over and you need a soft landing. So go ahead and grab that now. If you don't have a block, remember you can use anything, a thicker book, whatever you have at home. So I'll invite you to grab that now. And then when you are ready, let's meet down on our back body. All right, so once you're there, go ahead and just close your eyes. Give yourself a moment to settle in. And just notice your breath. Start with a few rounds of Ujjayi. Deep inhales and exhales through your nose, finding a little constriction in the muscles in the back of the throat. Visualize the back of the throat staying open as you inhale and as you exhale. Remember to practice this pranayama with the mouth shut. Let's take one more Ujjayi breath here. And when you're finished, just relax the throat, relax the breath. And let's set our intention, our purpose for being here, our purpose for showing up for ourselves. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Let's clear it out. One more inhale. Let it go. On your next inhale, let's stretch the arms overhead, taking a full body reach. Stretch through the fingers, through the toes. Give the wrists, the ankles a little wiggle or circle. And we're going to take a side stretch right from here. So clasp onto your left wrist with that right hand. We're going to reach the upper body up and over to the right side. So start to feel that stretch up the left side body, and then we're going to walk our feet over to the right side as well, maybe crossing that left ankle over the right one. Try to draw that left hip down towards the mat as much as you can. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And inhale, let's come back to center. We're going to take the other side, clasp onto that right wrist, reach up and over to the left side, starting to feel that side stretch already, and then walk the feet over to the left side, maybe crossing that right ankle over the left. Draw that right hip down towards the mat as much as you can. Breathe. Inhale, let's bring it back to center. As you exhale, hug the knees in towards your chest. Take a little sway. All right, we're all set up for some core already here. So you're going to notice that this takes the shape of our side crow arm balance, but we're just going to do it on our back body. So the arms are going to reach up and overhead, and I want you to extend. I almost said flex. It feels like you're flexing, but this is actually wrist extension. So we're going to extend the hands so that your palms face up towards the ceiling. And we're going to float the shoulder blades up off the mat, draw the belly down towards the mat, and make sure there's no space underneath your low back. You really want to press that down into the earth, and that will help you avoid some back pain. So this is our inhale. As you exhale, let's crunch up to the outside of the right knee so that the elbow or the tricep connects to that outer knee. And then inhale, we're just going to reach the arms up and over, but you're going to keep the shoulder blades floating. As you exhale, curl to the outside of that left knee. Inhale. And then as you exhale, curl again to the outside of the right. But this time I want you to point your toes and squeeze the heels towards your bum. So focus on the upper body and the lower body. Inhale, and then exhale outside of the left. Inhale, exhale right. Inhale, exhale left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, really squeeze the tummy in, squeeze the heels to the bum, exhale. 2 more times, inhale, exhale, find that shape. Inhale, and exhale, and release onto the back, relax the neck, find a little sway, and we're gonna rock and roll. Well done, all the way up and all the way back. And let's just meet in a thunderbolt or Vajrasana. So we're gonna be here on our shins. Feel free to untuck the toes. You don't need to take a toe stretch here. I won't torture you that much. So we're gonna stay here sitting nice and tall. Open the arms, lift the chest. As you exhale, cross your right arm over the left. So we're coming into our Garudasana bind, our eagle bind. Palms come together or tops of the hands or grab those shoulders. The important thing here is that you really lengthen those elbows away from the heart so that we are opening that space between the shoulders. Let's inhale, lift the elbows towards the sky. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the back. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, curl. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, this time lengthen all the way forward so the forearms come down to the mat. You're gonna face the palms down as well, and then wiggle the fingertips away from the midline so you open the space between the shoulders even more, and then rest your chin. Reach the right arm forward, followed by the left, and just ease your way back up. All right, let's take the other side. Inhale, open the arms. As you exhale, left arm will cross over the right. Find your Garudasana bind here. Lengthen those elbows away from the heart. Let's go. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round it out. Draw the belly in, chin to chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One more time, extend, lift. And exhale, lower all the way down. Forearms come into contact, palms come into contact with the earth. Wiggle those fingertips away from the midline and then just rest your chin. Reach the arms forward and then ease your way back up. All right, let's give those shoulders a little bit of a roll and let's meet in our tabletop position. So we are here, nice and stacked. Notice the distance between your wrists. Make sure they're about your shoulders distance apart here. Notice the knees, your hips width apart. Let's go through some cat-cows. Big inhale, arch. Exhale to round. Just keep flowing through. Bring awareness into the hands. Make sure you're gripping with the fingertips, pressing down through those base knuckles. We will need that awareness as we move towards our arm balance today. Really notice the shape as you protract, as you round and press away from the ground. Just one more. Inhale, come back to center. Now I'm just going to face you this way as we go into our wrist exercise. We're going to take the tops of the hands down to the mat with your fingertips pointing towards the midline. We're going to bring the hands into two fists, so squeeze it in here, making sure the wrists are about your shoulders distance apart still, and we're going to bend the elbows and kind of lean down a bit, or you can drop your chest down. And as you inhale, start to extend your arms as much as you can to a straight position. They don't have to come all the way straight, but try to make it there. And then exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, let's extend. One more. And extend. All right, give each wrist a little shake out. And let's go ahead and meet in our first downward facing dog. So tuck those toes, send the hips up. Start to pedal out the feet. Notice the calves, notice the hamstrings. We've warmed up quite a bit into our upper body today, so just give that same attention to the lower body now. Really lengthening everything out. Shake out the neck. Start to draw the belly, the ribs in. From this downward facing dog, we're going to bring the right hand to the outer left hip and then slide the hand down any amount. You can even leave it at the hip if you like. Maybe you can slide it all the way down to the ankle or the shin and look underneath that left arm. Keep the shape of your down dog, so really press the hips up and away from the top of the mat. If you need to bend the knees, no problem. Breathe here. And come back to center. We're going to take that twist on the other side. Left hand to the outside of that right hip. Slide the hand down any amount. Look underneath that right arm. And come back to center. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, clear it out. One more inhale. As you exhale, bend the knees, look towards the top of the mat. Let's walk it forward. Keep our feet hips distance and just bow the head. Let everything fall nice and heavy. Find a little sway, any variation of the arms today. Deep bend in the knees now. Let's roll the spine all the way into our standing position. When you reach the top, take the arms out to the sides to come up. And then exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, give everything a little shake. Maybe roll up the ankles a little bit. All right, let's warm up with 2 rounds of our Surya A. Bring the feet together and bring the hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath in, sweep the arms up. As you exhale, forward fold, bow forward. Inhale to your flat back. As you exhale, plant the palms, step back. Let's find plank together. Check in that you're aligned here with the wrists underneath the shoulders, the heels right over the balls of the feet. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, shift forward. Lower down through chaturanga, all the way down to the belly this time. Untuck the toes. Let's take baby cobras. Press down through the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift the chest, float the palms. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, float. Exhale, lower down. One more time, float the chest, float the palms. And exhale, lower down. Come back through a child's pose. And then just meet me back in your downward facing dog. Let's exhale, bend the knees, step or jump forward, top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, bow the head. Remember your option to bend your knees here. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to your heart. One more round, let's go. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, you choose your vinyasa, child's pose, chaturanga, or downward facing dog. Downward facing dog when you're ready. Find more length in the body. Can you find more depth in the breath? Let's exhale, bend the knees, step or jump forward. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Let's come right into chair pose. Take the fingertips, tap the mat for depth. Try to stay low, reach the arms up. Breathe here, sink a little bit deeper. Remember to feel the weight in your heels. Firm everything in. We're gonna bring the hands to our heart center. Take the left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Find a chair twist. Try to even off those knees. You'll notice maybe that left knee wants to slide a little bit further in front of the right. Draw the shins back. Good, release it, fold forward. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, your vinyasa, child's pose, chaturanga, down dog. On your next inhale, we're taking the right leg up towards the sky. Point the toes and firm the inner thighs. As you exhale, right knee comes to tap that left elbow. Find that cross-body connection. Inhale, send it back up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Breathe with me here. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, send it up. As you exhale, step it forward. Let's find our low lunge. Feet hips distance. Soften that left knee down behind the hip. Rise into your low lunge. Rooting down through that front heel so you really activate the hamstring. Circle the arms all the way around. Let's stretch it out now. Extend that front leg any amount. Breathe. Let's exhale, bend into the front knee. Your choice, your movement. Find your own formula here. Downward facing dog. One more breath. Let's inhale. Take that left leg up towards the sky. Point those toes, firm the inner thighs. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. See if you can give it a tap. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, send it up. Keep firming those arms in. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, send it up. This time as you exhale, we're stepping forward. Find that low lunge on the left side. Feet hips distance. Sweep the arms up. Draw the belly, the ribs in. Root down through that front heel. Circle all the way around. Stretching it out now. Breathe into that left hamstring. One more breath. Let's exhale, bend into that left knee. Your formula, move to your own rhythm here. Meet me back in that downward facing dog. Let's exhale, bend the knees, step or jump forward, top of the mat. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, sit right back into your chair. If you want to tap the mat here, you can. And we're going to bring the hands to our heart center. Take the chair twist on the other side, right elbow outside of the left knee. Breathe here. Draw the shins back. Take a look. Make sure you can see your toes. Open up the heart. And release. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, bow the head. Just roll the spine all the way up to standing. And exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, give it a little wiggle. Shake it out a moment. Notice your breath. Bring the hands to your heart. Just check in with how your mid-body feels, the torso area. You've got a little more twisting to do. So make sure you're drawing the belly, the ribs in, that you're twisting from above the belly button, that we're focusing not only on the twist in that core region, but that we're also focusing on opening the heart, mind and body. All right, let's flow on. Take the fingertips, tap the mat, sweep the arms up, sink a little bit deeper. Bring the hands to your heart center, left elbow outside of that right knee. We're coming back into that chair twist. Breathe. And release, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, you choose. Child's pose is your best friend in this flow. Maybe it's chaturanga today, maybe it's down dog. All right, inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Give it a tap. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale. One more time, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, let's step forward together into that low lunge position. Sweep the arms up. Circle the arms all the way around, extend it out into that half split. Bend into the front knee. We're coming back into that low lunge position. Really root down through the front heel. Firm your inner thighs. We're going to twist it open to the right side. So remember, it's just above the belly button here. Extend those arms. Take that right hand down the back of the left thigh. Open up the heart. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Find that prayer twist. Let's reverse it again. Right hand down the back of that left thigh. Open up the torso towards that right side. And exhale, cartwheel the hands all the way down. Move through your vinyasa. Breathing wherever you are. One more cycle of breath. Let's exhale, bend the knees, step or jump forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to your heart. Second side, let's keep flowing here. Build that heat, sweep the arms up, chair. Hands to your heart, right elbow outside of that left knee. Breathe. Release, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, you choose. So as we go along here, and as we build that heat, as we get a little more dynamic, don't be afraid to change the formula. You don't have to do chaturanga every single time. All right, left side, inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, send it up. Can you keep those arms straight the whole time and firming in? One more time, inhale. Exhale, last tap. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, step it forward. Find that low lunge. Sweep up. Half split. Find it, extend that front leg any amount. Bend into the front knee. Find that low lunge once again. This time as we exhale, we're gonna open towards that left side. Try to really reach through both sets of fingertips. Try not to lose the bend in that front knee. See if you can sit a little bit deeper here. Left hand down the back of that right thigh. Open up the heart towards that left side. Exhale, right elbow outside of that knee. Find that connection point. Let's reverse it again. Left hand down the back of that right thigh. Open it up. And exhale, cartwheel the hands all the way down. You choose. Child's pose, chaturanga, down dog. One more breath. Let's exhale, bend to the knees, step or jump forward. Top of the mat. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, let's rise. Exhale, hands to your heart center. We've just got one more round of flow. All right, let's keep going. Take the fingertips, tap, sweep the arms up. Bring the hands to your heart. Left elbow outside of that right knee. So we're gonna continue to build on this flow. Release, fold forward. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, your vinyasa. Let's all take a deep breath in together through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. Let's take one more. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, send it up. Feel free to skip these, guys. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. But if you're with me, keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, step it forward. Find that low lunge. Sweep up. Take a moment, catch your breath here. Breathe and feel. Half split. Extend the front leg any amount. Bend into the front knee. We're back into our low lunge. Twist it open to the right side. Right hand down the back of the left thigh. Open it up. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Let's reverse it again. Left arm up. Exhale, coming back to that low lunge prayer twist. Breathe. Tuck the back toes under if they're not already there. We're gonna lift. Use that power to press up, lifting that back knee. Take a look down at that front foot. We're gonna step the back foot forward into our chair twist, right where we started. Breathe here, open up. All right, from our chair twist, you can come out of it just for a moment, okay? We're just gonna talk a little bit about this transition, and I'm just gonna switch sides so I can face you, but you can stay just where you are. So we're here with the left elbow to the outside of that right knee. This is one way to come into your side crow. Actually not my preference, but I'm gonna show you because this might work better for some of you, all right? So we're gonna come onto the toes here and kind of sit into this little squat. You can bring the hands down to the mat here, and we're not gonna go right into side crow on either side just yet, but I want you to just kind of take a moment to feel into that transition and see if it works for you. Maybe it feels a little awkward, maybe it feels really good. We've done quite a lot of twisting and opening of the side body to get here. Some of us, maybe we haven't had enough. So just kind of see what that feels like. Maybe you can rock a little bit into the hands. Take a look at the hands, make sure they are about your shoulders distance. And we're just kind of rocking back and forth, shifting the weight. See how that feels. Maybe you start to bend the elbows a little bit. So just like in our normal crow pose, you're gonna use the elbows as a shelf. All right, release it. Come back to center, forward fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Sit the hips back, find chair. Breathe here. Find that chair twist. Right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Sink a little bit deeper if you notice that your hips are popping up. And release, fold forward. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, vinyasa. Wherever you are. One more breath. All right, inhale, left leg goes up. Last round of these, we got it. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale, send it up. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale, we made it. Exhale, step it forward. Find that low lunge. Half split, extend the front leg any amount. Return to your low lunge. And on your exhale, let's twist open to that left side. Breathe here, keep lengthening and reaching through the arms. Let's take the left hand down the back of that right thigh, open up the torso, open up the heart. Exhale, right elbow outside of that knee. Find it. Let's reverse again, left hand down the back of the thigh. And exhale, come back into that prayer twist. Take a look down at that front foot. Tuck the back toes under, lift, power up. Lift through that back knee. Step the back foot forward to meet that left foot. Find yourself in that chair twist. From here, see if you can bring the hands down, just come onto the toes. Find that little transition. Plant the palms down if you need to kind of shift, because one of my hands is on the mat and off the mat, so shift around as you need to, and just start to, once again, find a little rock. Grip with the fingertips, press down through the base knuckles, maybe just start rocking the weight with straight arms, and then you start to bend those elbows a little bit. Gaze a little bit forward. See how it feels to transition from that chair twist into this little squat. All right, go ahead, find your forward fold. Just shake it out a little bit here. Find a little sway. You can come down into a seated position so that we can workshop this just a little bit. Okay, whew. Hopefully we're all warm. I know I am. So I like to walk you through that transition just to see if you like it, okay? And then moving forward, we're gonna try both sides of side crow, and you can choose if you like moving from chair twist down to the ground, or if you just like to set up with the elbow outside of the knee. And this is actually my preference, but since we were moving through the flow in that other way, see if you like that better. So let's go into, actually you can go any side that you prefer first, okay? So whatever transition you wanna make it into this position from chair twist, or just find a little squat. You don't actually have to do this yet, but you can if you like. So we're gonna bring the hands down. I also do want to say, before I go there, that if side crow doesn't work for you today and you just want to move through your normal crow, go for it, okay? So whatever feels best for you. So we're going to bring the hands down, just like you were going into your regular crow with your hands and wrists about your shoulders distance apart. We're spreading the fingertips super wide so that we get equal weight distribution. And I'm going to grip with my fingertips and press down through the base knuckles like we've been doing through all of the weight-bearing poses, all right? Then I start to shift a little bit forward just to see how that feels like we did before. And I start to bend my elbows, using my elbows as a shelf. And I really feel that my outer knee is glued to my tricep or towards my elbow. So they're connected. And I shift and I come up high into the toes. Now, if you're going into the balance, you're gonna gaze a little forward. Just like in your normal crow, you're not looking straight down, gaze a little forward. This is where you can lay that pillow down, or if you have some cushioning, if you have that fear factor of falling, feel free to lay it there. It's totally normal to have a little fear here. You can also take the block or the book and place it under your feet. So let's say this is what I have for now. Not exactly as tall as I would prefer if I was going into side crow, but you can see where I'm placing it, okay? So shift a little forward, see how that feels. Ooh, my book is moving, so I'm actually gonna take that off. But if you have a block or a more solid book, you can place it underneath your feet. All right, I'm gonna shift forward, and I'm gonna use my heels to squeeze in towards my butt. And maybe I just do one, maybe one heel, and then I come back, and then maybe the other. This is where we really use the hamstrings. So you're gonna shift, squeeze the heels towards the bum. You can look forward. I actually find that once I find the balance, looking towards the direction of my knees, the direction that my knees are pointing, is a little bit easier for me. Okay, so I squeeze in and I look. All right, pointing the toes, squeeze the heels towards the bum so that you really find that rising energy and it's not just dead weight there, okay? So try not to allow the feet to just be hanging unengaged. All right, let's try the other side. See how it feels, or try one side if you haven't started moving already. And you'll notice, just like any other balancing pose or any pose in yoga, you might have one side that is much easier to access than the other. So maybe you want to try the chair twist, lowering down on one side, and then maybe on the other side, you just want to set up from the ground. So try it out. Once again, we're really gluing the outer knee to the tricep. And I start to play just by shifting the weight. Use the grip of your fingertips as your brake system. Maybe I squeeze one heel, maybe I squeeze the other, maybe I find it, maybe I change my gaze, maybe I take a break. Shake out those wrists a little bit. So after this flow, feel free to send me any questions in the chat. You can send them right directly on that YouTube video link in the comment section if you have questions about this. But just approach this with an attitude of play. All right, one more time if you'd like, or maybe you want to go into normal crow, you choose. If you have side crow and you're pretty solid there, you can do fun things like extending one leg out. Maybe you want to extend both legs out. So we have lots of options. And if you're at the point of just still finding the balance, okay, you can just work with shifting the weight forward and back, starting to bend the elbows, see what that feels like. So it doesn't all have to happen today. All right, when you've had enough, come down into your child's pose and rest. Well done. Breathe. Maybe you want to face the heels, or sorry, the palms, the heels of the hands. Face the palms up. Relax the shoulders. Let's give our wrists and forearms some love today. They've served us well. So we're gonna take one forearm down to the mat, and you can use your opposite elbow to kind of give yourself a little massage here. If the elbow is kind of too pointed and too much pressure, you can use the other heel of the hand. Maybe the fist. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Other forearm down. You can even take this into the palm of the hand, the fingers. All right, go ahead and make your way into lying on your back. So just hug the knees in towards your chest. Circle the knees around. Let's take this into bridge. Plant the feet down to the mat, about your hips distance. Arms are down at your sides. We've done a lot of protracting of the shoulders, and our body's been in a folded position, a forward fold position a lot. So let's really utilize this bridge to open up the front body. When you're ready, inhale, lift those hips up. Ground down through the heels. Use your inner thighs, use your glutes here. Let's exhale, lower down. Let's go for another one. Inhale, lift the hips up. Interlace the fingertips underneath you. Draw those elbows, shoulders a little closer towards the midline. See if you can lift those hips higher. Release. I will invite you to take one more bridge, or if a wheel pose is in your practice, you can go ahead and use that to really open up the front body. So you choose resting, bridge pose, or wheel. One more breath. Just lower down slow. Take the feet, the knees, the arms wide, and just let the knees rock to the left as you look right. And switch. Keep rocking side to side. Soles of the feet come together. Hands on your low belly. We're here in Supta Baddha Konasana. Start to breathe into your hips. Growing softer with each exhale. Bring awareness back into your breath if you've lost it. And just reflect on the journey of your breath through this practice, where you started, how it changed and transitioned through the middle. And can you return to a resting state now? Gently bring the knees together. Hug them in towards your chest, keeping them wide. Let's come into happy baby. Notice the body's habitual pattern to really lift the tailbone up high for something like this. Try to draw it down, draw the belly in. Breathe into the inner seams of the legs. Can you flex your feet? Can you take the knees wider? Can you face the heels up towards the sky? Find a little sway. Taking any other poses that you need now to close this practice. We have moved through quite a bit of twisting today, so I will skip doing that collectively, but if you want to take a gentle twist, if you want to take more side crow, if you haven't had enough of that, shoulder stand, plow pose, whatever your body needs. And when you're ready, let's meet in our final relaxation, whether that is coming back into Supta Baddha with the knees wide, whether that is taking the legs up the wall for waterfall pose, whether that's just our normal Shavasana. Let the body melt. Let the ankles relax out to the sides. Let the hands and the wrists, the forearms, the shoulders surrender. Let go of any gripping in the hips and the hamstrings. And just allow yourself to be present now. Being present now means just letting go of any effort, letting go of any expectation for the future, letting go of judgment of the past. And just finding peace in the body, peace of mind. staying here in your Shavasana for as long as you'd like. If you choose to bring your awareness back into the body now, I invite you to, whether you achieved your crow, your side crow today or not, carry those discoveries, carry the energy, carry the learnings, carry your intentions into the rest of your day. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.